Hey there, it's Ingrid Owens, business coach and marketing strategist for creative entrepreneurs. And this week we are talking about your customer avatar. You might not even realize that you needed a customer avatar, right? Or you might have thought an avatar is a Disney movie or a Disney ride in Disney World. But let me tell you, it's really a lot more than that. And it is super important for you to get really clear on who your customer avatar is. A lot of times we think about your customer avatar as being your ideal client. And I'm not just talking about, that last client you had or, the clients that you typically seem to get. I'm talking about the ideal, super duper, I just cannot wait to work with her client. The one that gives you no problems, the one that doesn't blow up your phone, the one that seems to totally get you. That is the person who you want to be your avatar. So if you haven't already done an exercise in creating your avatar, I want you to really go out there and spend some time thinking about who that ideal client is. Now, there are several different ways that you can approach creating your avatar, or creating your customer profile, your ideal customer profile. A lot of times your avatar might actually be yourself. So as entrepreneurs, we find solutions to problems, and quite often those are problems that we've experienced ourselves. And so if that's the case, then you might actually be your own ideal client, okay? So you know yourself better than anybody else. So do some journaling around that and start to create this customer profile of the person who you would love to deal with and work with on a regular basis. The reason why we do this avatar process is because it makes your marketing and your messaging so much easier. It's impossible to talk to everybody all at the same time. It's impossible to address everybody's different problems and everybody's issues and solve all of those things for people. But when you're talking to one specific person, it makes it so much easier. Now, that's not to say that you only work with ideal clients. Of course, it's up to you to be able to, open that up however much you want. If it's not an ideal client, if it doesn't exactly fit your avatar and a customer is coming knocking at your door, then, absolutely, by all means, go ahead and work with her. But it just means that your messaging gets so much clearer when you get clear on who it is exactly that you want to serve. So look at some of the past clients that you've worked with and those ones that really didn't give you a lot of problems and that you loved working with. And, think about them when you answer some of these questions. Or you can just go out and ask a group of people and do some market research on the types of people who you would love to work with, right? And you can create a survey or ask people informally in Facebook groups and start building up that avatar profile. So not only are you trying to get an idea of where your person works and how much money they make and whether they're married or whether they have children and those basic demographic things, I also want to encourage you to go deeper with your avatar and really start to think about the inner issues that they're having. Because these are the things that when you can get those inner issues and those inner problems, when you can really speak to that you're really going to have powerful marketing and messaging. So the first thing you want to think about is what are their values and what are their goals. So their values, are things that they hold true, that they believe to be true and that they will sacrifice other things for. So a value could be freedom or integrity or honesty or abundance, or you get the idea. There's so many different values that people could have. And that's really at the core of people. And then also think about their goals and their aspirations and the dreams that these people are having. That will also give you a little bit of an insight. Now, again, it is hard sometimes to know that unless you actually go and do the work and ask what their goals and dreams are. So don't be afraid to go and do a little bit of research on these things. The other things that you have to think about when you're creating your avatar profile is what are the pain points that they are currently suffering. And that is where your messaging will go above and beyond, because if you can really address their pain points and tell them their problems back to them in better language than they can even explain it to you, then you've got a winning combination. And all the time time keeping it focused on, you know, the solution that you can provide and the challenges that you can overcome with your service or your product. So building an avatar profile can be really fun. I like to name mine. I give them names and I know exactly who it is when I sit down to write a blog post, when I record a video. I'm talking directly to you, avatar, and hopefully you all are one of my avatars as well. So have fun with this process. Let me know in the comments if you come up with anything that you hadn't already thought about. I would love to hear how you get on with it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to make sure that you get your next video delivered straight to your inbox. That's all for now. I'll talk to you soon.